What is up, guys? Sam from the Black Forever family back with another attack highlight video. And today we're looking at the Town Hall 10s, and finally we have reached the end of the potluck recaps. But today we're going to be looking at Town Hall 10. Specifically, we're going to be looking at some Town Hall 10 BoWitch variations. So you guys already know the stats. You already know how the wars went down. So let's just jump into those replays and see what we've got. All right, so we're hopping into the first one, and it is YeShWaNtH. I'm gonna go with Yesh. Going up against Jake from Violet Wizards. This is out of the Buy Forever versus Violet Wizards Potluck, and we are doing it with the BoWitch GiBoWitch actually. So doing it like the Town Hall 11s used to get down the line of giants, the line of witches, the line of bowlers, and then that all important wrecker. As it busts its way through the walls, the skellies are distracting that Inferno Tower, allowing that wrecker to basically move in untouched. Pre-poisons, got the heal spell down for everybody, and here we go. You can see the king, he bounced to the outside there, so he's going to actually do some tanking for those witches, which is pretty nice there. Jump spell goes down, and it looks like some extra giants coming out of that wrecker, really trying to distract this entire base up. There is the queen. She is taking out that bomb tower, and then, like I said in the Town Hall 9 video, her favorite target of all time on those walls. But you can see those witches. They're starting to peter out actually along the outside, so that is quite unfortunate here. I had a little bit of a strange split there. You can see the king got way out in front of the witches. Goes ahead, pops that queen ability. Does get through the Inferno, and then this is where things really start to slow down. So for me personally, I'm not a great witch hitter because I feel like right here at the end where you need that little bit of luck, it never goes my way. But these witches are dying out. You can see just a couple of bowlers as we 2x through the back end of this. We know it's going to be a triple, but it is a very close one. You can see all the witches have disappeared. Just a couple of Larrys and a few bowlers are going to finish it up. They did have to backtrack all the way to 9, but nice job to Yesh. And let's move on to the next one. All right, we've got Noah taking down Wake 3 out of the Violet Wizards, and this time we're bringing in the GoBoWitch with a couple of healers. So again, look at the composition. Each one of these is just a slight tweak from the previous. You can see we've got those witches and bowlers down at 6. We've got some witches, bowlers, and healers up at 9. So I love the addition of those healers. Obviously knows the air defenses up that way are not going to play a role, as well as keeping them up through that outside Tesla farm. Wrecker, bowlers, and heroes going into the core of the base where a jump spell is waiting for them. In the very core. Is that necessary? It looks like maybe it was, with that wrecker going down so quickly, and a second jump spell leading all the way to the Inferno Tower. Those witches with the healers still working on that Tesla farm, finally get it taken care of, but you can see the inside of this base just got absolutely gutted. Is starting to looks like run a little bit low on troops here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, everything was looking so great, and then all of a sudden everything was looking so confusing, to say the least. But uses that queen ability to take out the Inferno Tower. She does get a couple of more key internal defenses to ensure that these witches are going to be able to finish it up. You can see you got the witches with the healers making their way up towards 12. We got some witches with the skellies and a minion working their way at 3, and they will all converge in. There are only 2 defenses left. And they are both point defenses, so they're not going to be able to keep up with the pace at which those witches can spawn those skellies. So very nice job here to Noah picking up the 10v10 BoWitch. Yeah, like I said, I don't know about this. I'm not a witch hitter. I can't do it like this, but yeah, finishes up on that air defense. It goes down, and that is the triple. So nice job to Noah in this one, and let's take a look at who is next on the chopping block. And yeah, I forget who runs this account, but going in on hashtag #BlameFU or BlameFu, and here we go again. We've got the GiBoWitch with a single healer this time. So that is interesting. I don't know the value that you get out of a single healer, but anyway, like normal. Giants go down, bowlers go down, witches go down, wrecker goes down, and then in short order, here come the heroes in behind, charging right into that inferno compartment. Early rage pushes everyone through. Where is that? Oh, the healer is down at 6, and it is actually going to get a little bit of value here. That CC split was a little strange. So that baby drag was working on the witches and bowlers, but the healer does keep them up through it, and yeah, just gutting through the core of this base. There's that backside jump spell. Gonna open up that inferno compartment. So many bowlers in there, as well as the golem, which seems to still be full strength. The king, who is just gonna go down momentarily, and the queen. And again, it's about gutting out the core of this base and then having that squad working the outside. So you can see the queen is in there. She's going to have to pop her ability here in just a second. There it goes. But she picks up just a couple of key internal defenses, and then on the outside, the bowlers and the witch can finish this up. They can reach everything from the outside. Still got that full health, full size golem. Looks like it might go down. Yeah, it did bust into golemites there. I do apologize if that was a bit of a clash noise. I do, even though I am getting these recaps done, I have my own hits and such to take care of, but really I'm just in the clouds because I'm pushing. So, alright, we've got another one, and this one coming from 6Naughty9 out of the Monster Within Potluck War, and this one straight up Town Hall 10 Witch Slap. I mean, this is like textbook Town Hall 9. Couple of bowlers, couple of witches coming down the flanks, healers on them, and then sending in the wrecker with the rest of the kill squad into the core of the base. I mean, this is exactly how Witch Slap at Town Hall 9. And it works just so well at Town Hall 10 do, apparently, these days. But rages this kill squad in. Looks like that wrecker is going to pop just before it gets through that next layer of wall. Had really no plan on this inferno. I don't know what's going to happen with that inferno at 6 o'clock. Queen maybe going to... Oh, bowler skip damage picked it up. Okay. So it gets the bowler skip damage in there, and then the kill squad continues to push forward. Look at that king lagging really far behind, but I think he's going to take these jump spells and then make his way, hopefully, to that inferno compartment. Goes ahead, pops that queen ability. The inferno does go down, and at this point, again, it is GG. I mean, if you can gut the core of the base and allow your flanks to work the outside without the fear of air defenses or a lot of splash damage, this is just extremely powerful. So we will finish this one up just momentarily. I think we're going to 2x through the back end, but which is just so powerful right now. So powerful. So nice job to 6Naughty in that one. And on to the next one, and it is going to be the Diktator doing it. And this one I liked. We got a little variation. So we've seen a lot of kill squad BoWitch attacks, and this one we've got a little bit of a queen walk, and this one is an interesting one. So he's got the queen working down here over at 4 o'clock, a baby drag up there to help with a little bit of funneling, and here we go. Now 2 golems, so gonna have a big time kill squad. 2 golems for tanking, plus the wall wrecker, plus the king. That's basically like taking 4 golems in a raid. So massive tanking going on here. You can see the queen is doing her walk. She's gonna walk from 4 down towards 6 now, and here we go in. The golems and the king making their way in, as well as that wall wrecker, which does come under inferno fire very quickly. Not sure, no freeze in this one, so only going to get that first layer of wall. Definitely not going to go through that second layer, but has some Valkyries in the CC. I like that, because those Valks are basically going to act like internal wall breakers there. A jump spell, opening up that queen compartment, and you can see the queen, she's going to walk 6 to 3. She's going to cover the outside there. Got a couple of witches that have bounced to the outside, working their way from 12 down towards 9. And then, of course, the internal portion of this base is just getting hammered by those bowlers under rage, getting that incredible skip damage. And honestly, once that Inferno Tower goes down, this one is done. The Queen can walk the rest of the base. The witches up top are just extra help here. You can see there was an outside giant bomb there, so it did rip one or two of the witches. So it does get close. The Queen is going to have to be the main force to finish this one up. But with 45 seconds and the Queen ability, going to be able to get it taken care of. So a nice hit to the Diktator. Huge tanking power in that one. Not a whole lot of witches, but a couple of witches. So YeShWaNtH gets it done in that one. And I think I have one more for you guys. It is Mip coming in using the GoBoWitch. And so I like this one. This is a little variation. Obviously, we've seen a lot of these GoBoWitch style attacks, but bringing in the golems. And why golems on this space? Well, not bringing that wrecker into a single Inferno compartment. That means you don't really need those golems because they're going to pop anyway. He's going into high level HP or high point defense areas. So the extra tanking from the golems actually is much more helpful here. And then bringing in the giants, that wrecker gets through 4 layers of wall and then has a jump spell for the back end. Goes ahead, gets that down, and rages up the core. This one is going absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. No splash damage on the outside, so the witches with those skellies are free to run around the outside and just smack this base down. But look at how fast the core of that base just went down. I mean, just went in there and smashed it wide open. Wide open. There is really, I mean, there are no threats left in the base. There's a wizard tower, which just went down, of course, as I say that. But this base just got smacked down. So excellent hit to Mip in that one. Beautiful hit and a very nice way to finish off all of these potluck wars. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys like the way that I'm switching things up, doing things town hall specific for the week instead of recap after recap after recap. So that is going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And until next time, guys, this is Sam. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's